All right, 7th graders. In lesson 2.6, we have talked about how to solve a multiplication equation. And we use division, which is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal of the coefficient of the variable. We know it's dividing because we have a whole number as our coefficient. So 7m equals 35. Divide both sides by the coefficient, which is 7. Cross out those. Same thing you have to do on the quiz tomorrow. And then simplify it so you can prove the answer, right? Now, today, we're going to be solving a division equation that's going to look like this. Let me get rid of the 1 here. It's going to look like this. B over 8 equals -3. So if in your book, go to number 21. Let me write that one up here. Number 21. Needs to sit down. 6 equals A over 7. This is one from your assignment sheet. Okay? So, we don't have 7A, we have a variable over a number. A over 7. Alright? This is a division equation. This is A divided by 7 equals 6, right? So, in this case, we're going to have to identify what the coefficient is, because it's not the same as just the number next to the variable, because it's going to be a fraction. And so when you have 1a up there, if you put a 1 next to it, then you can read this fraction. What is this fraction? 1 over 7. 1/7. Okay? That's the coefficient, 1 over 7. Now, the procedure is going to be the same. We're going to multiply both sides by the reciprocal of the coefficient of the variable, but the reciprocal is going to be this fraction flipped over. So, put this in parentheses. 7 over 1. It's this fraction flipped over. 7 over 1, 1 over 7 are reciprocals. If the coefficient is 1 over 8, then the reciprocal is 8 over 1. Right? See? 1 over 8, 8 over 1. The fraction is flipped over. That equals 1. Now, when you're showing your work on this, you will cross off the 8s or cross off the 7s like this. Remember when we crossed off the 7s yesterday in our example? Yep. Because it's 7 over 7? The same is true right here. 7 over 7. And so we cross these off. Okay? Now, to solve it, we'll multiply by the same number on both sides. We multiply by 7 over 1. Then we multiply this side by 7 over 1. Now, 6 times 7 over 1, or 6 over 1 times 7 over 1. A whole number, 8 over 1, or 7 over 1, or 6 over 1. It's just 6 times 7. 6 times 7 is 42. So A is 42. Okay? Let's rewrite this one. B over 8 equals -3. B over 8 equals -3. I'm going to rewrite it for you, okay? b over 8 equals negative 3. Okay, let's start with this equation. Now, the side with the variable has b over 8. What's the number in front of b? 1. So put the 1 there. Then, we already said that if the coefficient is 1/8, then the reciprocal is 8 over 1. We have to multiply by 8 over 1. So, I put parentheses around this, which shows the multiplication, and then wrote 8 over 1. Okay? Now, what do I do with the 8s? What do I need to do with the 8s? Cross them off. Then I can go to the other side and write.
Is it 8 over 1 over there, or put a 1 under the, oh wait, never mind.
Yeah, could I just write 8 here?
Yeah.
I could, because 8 and 8 over 1 are the exact same thing. And since I only have a whole number right here, negative 3, I can multiply negative 3 times 8. Alright? What is negative 3 times 8? What is negative 3 times 8? Negative 24. What is negative 24 equal to? B. That's the only thing that's left here, 1b. And so I can check it by putting the number in place of the variable. Instead of writing b, I wrote negative 24 over 8 equals negative 3. That's true. Okay? That's what you're going to be doing today. That's what we're going to be practicing. Oh, here's your worksheet. Now you can sharpen your pencil. Yep. Pass these across. Go to number 7 on the worksheet. What's number 7? Class. Stay with me. What's number 7? Somebody read the equation.
Divided by 7 equals 6 divided by 12.
Do you recognize that equation? You should. It's the same as number 21 right here. So, what should you write next to a over 7? What should you write next to? Yes, 7 over 1. So write 7 over 1 next to a over 7. Everyone write that? 7 over 1. Cross out the 7s. Cross out the 7s. Then go to the other side and put 6 over 1, because the whole number 6 is the same as 6 over 1. Stay with me. Come on. And then multiply by 7 over 1 on the left side. We multiply by 7 over 1 on the right side, so you have to multiply by 7 over 1 on the left side. Whatever you multiply on one side, you have to multiply by the same number on the other side. So we put 7 over 1, so write 7 over 1. Now multiply 6 times 7. Write what A equals. 6 times 7 is 42. And then check it below. Let's do number 8. W over 12 equals 7. W over 12 equals 7. Start on the side with the variable. And on your worksheet, there's parentheses around it, and then 2 boxes. What's the reciprocal of 1/12? 12 over 1. Put 12 over 1 in the box. This is the number we're multiplying by in order to solve the equation. This is the reciprocal of the coefficient of the variable. So write 12 over 1. Then we have 12 over 12, so we can cross those out. Then go to the other side. We have 2 boxes again. This is what we're multiplying by. What can we put under the 7? A 1. 7 over 1 times, same thing, 12 over 1. What's 12 times 7? 84. W equals 84. How do you know you have 1 W left? Because 12 over 12 is 1, and so 1 times W equals 1 W. 1 times 1 is 1, which is just 1 W. Does that make sense? Do you see the pattern in what you're doing? Do you see the pattern? Find the coefficient. Multiply by its reciprocal on both sides. Cross out the reciprocals, and then find the solution. Any questions? You have to do both sides. And page 91, 24 to 32.